Cottagecore Farmhouse Decor. Cozy and nostalgic home inspiration. Introduction. Welcome to the world of Cottagecore Farmhouse Decor, where nostalgia, simplicity, and nature blend to create a cozy, inviting home. This aesthetic embraces vintage charm, rustic textures, and warm, earthy tones, transforming any space into a peaceful retreat. From antique furniture and handmade decor to soft linens and floral accents, every detail tells a story of comfort and timeless beauty. In this video, we'll guide you step by step on how to bring cottagecore farmhouse vibes into your home effortlessly. You'll learn how to mix natural materials, thrifted treasures, and cozy textiles to craft a space that feels both stylish and lived in. Whether you're decorating a small corner or revamping an entire room, these ideas will help you create a home that's warm, welcoming, and uniquely yours. 1. Pick a soft, earthy color palette. Cottagecore decor starts with a soothing color scheme that mimics nature. Choose soft, earthy tones like warm whites, muted greens, and gentle pastels to set a calm and inviting atmosphere. When painting walls, opt for chalky finishes or milk paint for an aged look. Incorporate these colors into your furniture, textiles, and decor to create harmony in your space. Accent your color palette with natural materials like linen curtains, wooden furniture, and vintage-inspired ceramics. Mix and match different shades within the same color family to add depth without overwhelming the space. If you're unsure, start with neutral tones and gradually introduce soft hues through decor pieces like pillows, rugs, and floral arrangements. Pro tip: use nature as inspiration. Look at countryside landscapes for color ideas that blend seamlessly into a cottagecore aesthetic. 2. Incorporate vintage and antique pieces. Adding vintage and antique decor instantly enhances the nostalgic charm of a cottagecore farmhouse. Visit flea markets, thrift stores, or estate sales to find unique pieces like distressed wooden furniture, ornate picture frames, and delicate porcelain dishes. Choose items with a history. Scratches and imperfections add character to the space. Repurpose old furniture with DIY touches, such as painting a vintage dresser in a soft pastel or refinishing a wooden table for a rustic feel. Mixing different antique elements helps create a collected over time look. Displaying inherited or sentimental pieces also adds a personal, heartfelt touch to the decor. Pro tip: layer different textures. Lace doilies over wooden tables or vintage books stacked with a ceramic vase to create a rich, lived-in aesthetic. 3. Use natural materials like wood and linen. Cottagecore thrives on organic elements, making wood, linen, and other natural materials essential. Opt for rustic wooden tables, handmade pottery, and linen-upholstered furniture to bring warmth and texture. If possible, choose reclaimed or untreated wood to emphasize authenticity. Incorporate woven baskets and rattan accents for a cozy farmhouse touch. Soft textiles like linen curtains, wool blankets, and cotton slipcovers contribute to the inviting nature of the space. Let natural materials take center stage by keeping them unpolished and slightly imperfect. Handmade items like ceramic mugs or knitted throws enhance the cottagecore feel by celebrating craftsmanship over mass production. Pro tip: stick to a mix of matte, aged, and soft-touch textures to keep the space feeling warm and welcoming. Four, add cozy layers with textiles and patterns. Layering different textiles is key to achieving a cozy cottagecore farmhouse aesthetic. Start with a soft base, like a linen or cotton slipcover on furniture. Add depth with chunky knit blankets, floral quilts, and ruffled cushions. Mix patterns like gingham, toile, and delicate florals to create a warm, inviting atmosphere. Drape a lightweight, sheer curtain over windows to let natural light in while maintaining a soft, dreamy look. Layering rugs such as jute under a vintage-style floral rug adds warmth and texture. Keep a balance between colors and patterns. Too many bold prints can overwhelm the space, while soft layering enhances the charm. Pro tip: stick to a mix of soft, worn fabrics to create a lived-in, inviting feel. Nothing should look too new or overly polished. Five, decorate with flowers, greenery, and nature-inspired elements. Bringing the beauty of nature indoors is essential for cottagecore decor. Place fresh flowers in vintage ceramic vases or dried lavender in glass jars for a timeless, rustic touch. Use woven baskets to store greenery and incorporate potted plants to add life to your space. Wildflowers, ivy, and herbs like rosemary or thyme add authenticity. Hanging dried herbs in the kitchen or displaying pressed flowers in wooden frames enhances the cottagecore farmhouse aesthetic. Seasonal elements like pine cones in winter or sunflowers in summer keep the decor fresh and connected to nature. The goal is to create an organic, ever-changing look inspired by the countryside. Pro tip: use mismatched vintage vases and teapots as plant holders for a unique, nostalgic touch. Six, create a warm, inviting lighting setup. Lighting plays a crucial role in making a space feel warm and inviting. Swap harsh overhead lights for soft glowing table lamps, fairy lights, and vintage lanterns. Opt for warm white bulbs to create a cozy atmosphere. Candles in glass jars or brass holders add a romantic, flickering glow that enhances the nostalgic feel. Layering different light sources is key. Combine string lights draped over bookshelves with a rustic farmhouse chandelier for depth. Soft lighting makes spaces feel more intimate, especially in the evenings. Avoid bright LED lights. Instead, use dimmable options to adjust the ambience as needed. Pro tip: use beeswax or soy candles for an eco-friendly way to add warmth and a pleasant, natural scent to your home. Seven, curate a cozy reading or tea nook. Every cottagecore home needs a quiet, cozy corner for relaxation. Choose a sunny window seat, an armchair by the fireplace, or a corner with a soft rug and floor cushions. Stack vintage books, add a small side table for tea, and drape a soft throw blanket over the chair. This space should feel peaceful and inviting, perfect for unwinding. Enhance the nook with personal touches, framed quotes, hand-knitted pillows, or a vintage reading lamp. Place a tray with a ceramic teapot and teacups for a charming finishing touch. A wicker basket for extra blankets or a floral cushion makes the space even cozier. Pro tip: add a dried lavender sachet nearby for a calming, subtle fragrance that enhances relaxation. Eight. Include handmade and personalized decor. Handmade decor adds a personal, heartfelt touch to any cottagecore farmhouse space. Try DIY projects like embroidered wall art, hand-painted wooden signs, or crocheted blankets. Display pressed flowers in glass frames or create a scrapbook with vintage postcards. These small crafted details make the home feel uniquely yours and full of character. Repurpose old fabrics into new pieces, like turning lace into table runners or sewing cushion covers from floral fabric. Handmade pottery, candles, or woven baskets add an authentic, artisanal feel to the decor. Incorporating items made with love and care enhances the cozy, nostalgic essence of cottagecore. Pro tip: join a local crafting group or take up a new hobby like knitting or candle making to create personalized decor while embracing slow living. 9. Style your kitchen with rustic and farmhouse touches. The kitchen is the heart of a cottagecore home, and rustic elements bring it to life. Open wooden shelves displaying ceramic dishes, glass jars filled with grains, and woven baskets create a warm, lived-in feel. Opt for copper or cast-iron cookware and vintage-inspired kitchen linens to complete the look. A farmhouse sink or butcher block countertops add a timeless touch. Decorate with fresh herbs in clay pots and a bowl of seasonal fruit for a natural, inviting feel. Hang a peg rail for wooden utensils and dried flowers. Using handmade pottery, vintage mugs, and an old-fashioned teapot ties everything together. Your kitchen should feel both functional and charming, with a balance of beauty and practicality. Pro tip: store pantry essentials in glass jars with handwritten labels for a vintage apothecary-style aesthetic. Embrace imperfections for an authentic, lived-in look. Decor isn't about perfection, it's about warmth and authenticity. Let natural wear and tear show on wooden furniture, and embrace slightly mismatched decor. Handmade items, antique finds, and sentimental pieces add personality to your home. A few chipped plates or faded floral fabrics tell a story and add to the charm. Avoid mass-produced, overly polished items in favor of unique, character-filled pieces. Choose wooden furniture with a distressed finish or vintage artwork that carries history. Wrinkled linen bedding, slightly asymmetrical handmade pottery, or an old book with tattered pages all contribute to the cozy, well-loved aesthetic. Pro tip: mix old and new elements to create a balanced space that feels lived in but not cluttered.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Elle's Decor Studio. We hope you found these ideas inspiring and helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so share your ideas in the comments below. And make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.
See you next time.